Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer, and today it's another bright sunny day, and here I am at the Country Lodge resort hotel, where I do everything. I write my books, I tape my videos, and I spend my summer here. So I hope you're having a great summertime, and let's talk about Monday, the 15th of July. Today the moon is in Capricorn. It's facing the sun in Cancer. However, it will be a full moon tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Universal Time, and it will be an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. That's tomorrow night. But however, we will feel the effect or the influences of this lunar eclipse starting today. So how is it going to be? Let's start with Aries. For you, Aries, maybe you will feel a tension, a tug between priorities, whether it's family, whether it's work, whether it's career, whether it's your own personal issues. So there is some kind of tension going on tomorrow, Monday. So you really need to take care of that. You really need to avoid getting into others' problems, others' business. You really need to mind your own business. Otherwise, you may find yourself part in a discussion, a hot discussion. However, the luckiest can be those born on the 5th or 6th of April, and the most dynamic are those born on the 30th, 31st of March. Taurus, this is a great day, a beautiful day with the moon in Capricorn in the ninth house. It means that more doors, more opportunities are open to you, and you can do a lot. So this is a bright day. This is a beautiful day. However, there are the influences of the lunar eclipse, which might eclipse a publishing, which might eclipse a speech, which might eclipse a trip. So you have to be careful. The ones who should really be careful are those born on the 26th or the 27th of April. I move on to Gemini. Gemini, this is a good day. However, you have to do some flexible negotiations if you want to move on with your work, with your papers, with your documents. You may need to look into details. Otherwise, you may fall in a trap. Others may cheat on you, or you may something may just pass and you wouldn't even notice, like a mistake or an error. So you have to watch that. The luckiest are those born on the 6th and the 7th of June. As for Cancer, Cancer with the lunar moon, with the lunar eclipse, the moon facing your sign, it could be about some emotional upsets, maybe it's a roller coaster actually. So you have to be careful. You may feel under stress, you may feel under pressure, you may feel irritated, annoyed. So it's not an easy situation with the lunar eclipse. Not to mention that 2 weeks ago there was a solar eclipse in your sign, so it's not easy. So you really need to calm down. And because of Venus in your sign, you can be quite lucky if you were born on the 6th or the 7th of July. Leo, with the moon in the 6th house and the a lunar eclipse in the 6th house, which is the house of family, of house of work, career, and health. So it can be a very long day. It can be an exhausting day, a demanding day, and because it's an eclipse, you have to be careful. Something might go wrong. You think you're doing everything right, but then something goes wrong, and you have to be careful. Double check. Don't trust anything right away. Double check on that, especially if you were born on the 31st of July or 1st of August. I move on to Virgo. Virgo, the moon is in the 5th house, the house of loved ones, the house of kids, the house of creations, everything you create, you write, you produce, and everything you want to achieve and look forward to, because it's an eclipse. So there can be something that might not be that right. Something might go wrong, so you have to be careful. Don't don't trust it that much. The luckiest are those born on the 29th, 30th of August, 9th, 10th, 14th, or the 15th of September. I move on to Libra. Libra with the moon in the 4th house. And because it's a full moon and because it's an eclipse, there may be something going on in your personal life, something uneasy, something that might upset you, something that goes against all odds. So it's not an easy day. Definitely, it's very weird. It's a very weird day, and it's not easy. Take it calmly and be diplomatic, especially when it comes to your loved ones. The luckiest can be those born on the 8th or the 9th of October. I move on to Scorpio with the moon in the 3rd house, in the house of friends, siblings, and studies, and relocation and trips. And because it's eclipse, there can be something going on, something wrong going on at one point or another. It can be something related to your car, something related to your bookings. It can be something related to the way you write, or to your teacher or professor. So you have to watch out and look out. The luckiest are those born on the 15th or the 16th of November. I move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is a nice day. You don't have much to worry about, except unless you're doing something really important. Why? Because the moon is in the house of money and it's eclipse, so you have to be careful. You really need people on your side, specialists who can really advise you. So don't think that you know everything. Ask and really get an advice. The luckiest are those born on the 7th, 8th, or 9th of December. I move on to Capricorn. The moon is in your sign. It's a full moon. It's something that happens once a year, and not always it's an eclipsed moon. So this is really something you have to be careful. Your plans, your ambitions, what you want to project for the future, or whatever a new page you want to start, it may be eclipsed. So double check, be careful, check it once, twice, thrice, and don't go blind. Just really ask, get all the information. The luckiest are those born on the 28th, 29th of December. The least lucky can be those born on the 6th, 7th, 11th, or 12th of January. I move on to Aquarius. Aquarius with the moon in Capricorn. That's the 12th house. It's the last house before your sign, which means it's like you reached the train stop, you reach a stop. That's where you really need to put down your luggage and your bags, and you really need to relax. Because it's an eclipsed moon, it means that you may really be tired, or you may be frustrated, or you may feel a bit disappointed. Double check on your bookings, double and 3 times check on your booking. Something might go wrong, and stay safe mentally and health-wise. You may face some oppositions if you were born on the 28th, 29th of January. I move on to Pisces. Pisces with the moon in Capricorn. That's the 11th house. That's the house of friends. That's the house of friendship. That's the house of support and lobbying. However, it's going to be eclipsed, so if you're really counting on someone or some party, you have to really make that call, or ask someone for help and for more support. The luckiest are those born on the 12th or the 13th of March. This is it for Monday, the 15th of July. I wish you all the best. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.